toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Hoosiers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Iowa State's offense has the ball first today. They'll run it from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Cyclones come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Got it in the middle. It's Carter. Oh, what a caught! Headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Cyclones are threatening on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones!
I think what you love about
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now the toss. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll send the back in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Parker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Cyclones didn't start this drive with great... And he takes it in for the score. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Robinson. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Sends it back in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Parker. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. The give to the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there, keeping the football.
Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On the move, it's Carter. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclone! Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Fires to the big fella. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The option look. Now the pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That one's going to go out of bounds. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Carter. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
The give on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Cyclones want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go to the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
Well, the defense comes away with it.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Card in the backfield. It's Carter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
Pocket breaking down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carter. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. On the ground, it's Jackson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Now facing a third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Offense in an empty set. They'll start this drive with a pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throwing, looking right. makes the play. It's intercepted. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carter. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far. And he's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
They're going to ride this running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Carter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Iowa State sending the offense back out. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitz that's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to...
Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here.